I am having a intense amount of anxiety right now. Coming to bring forward a collective message in the season of Capricorn. And I don't want to be face to face on camera. And my ego and my Chiron and Aries and Pisces have really worked through this phase on my other channel that was Mama Soul Lily's Tarot and Beyond. But at this present moment, I feel like I'm Enigma, like incognito. Like, I don't want to be face forward. I don't want to be seen. I just feel like I don't want that type of light. I just want my messages and desire my messages to be heard. So my part of me that has already gotten accustomed to being and pressing the camera button, even though I still struggle with that here and there, and really not wanting to be in that position or in this space, stepping within identity with who I am, has me a little, ugh. But I wanted to go ahead and hit the button and record this because someone else may be experiencing this. Like, you've already learned how to conquer or overcome stage fright. You know, you've showed up already, but for some odd reason, it's like we're back at the same beginning, like at the same threshold and having to work or break through it, which is bringing on a level of anxiety, which I know is because of the pace and the speed and what things are going to be coming and how they're going to be moving coming into the end of February and the beginning of March. So and there's another level too of our shedding. So it's like it's putting us back into a familiar space for a different reason, I'm sure, of course, for each of us, but at least it's moving from here. And now I'm coming back centered, coming more back into my heart space, which it's grounding. It's, you know, the more I talk or fumble or fall, so it seems like within this Capricornus season, a lot of us are going to be facing stumbling and falling somewhere within our authority and how we present ourselves. Because it's like the tearing down of the structures, the previous plans, even the desire for the outcome, like the ultimate goal. Certain things are shifting and changing within this Capricornus season that we are currently in. Well, my time and how I work, it's different. So it's the 28th of December. Coming into January, that then going to usher in Aquarius. However, this Capricornus is really bringing us to the restructuring of our foundations. Everything that we thought we was building, planning, what we thought was an ultimate goal that we been holding on and wanting for so long, it's like there's portions of it that's dissipating. And the more it dissipates, the less we set certain expectations. It's almost like we leave the canvas open for the divine, for source, our ancestors, our spirit guides, our guardians, our ascendant healers and teachers and stuff, to kind of come and reorchestrate it for us without our vision of the ultimate goal. It's like, I know it sounds kind of contradictory, but it's hand in hand. It's like this energy is hand in hand. It doesn't go without the other. It's like the mind and the body, the soul and the spirit. It just does not go without the other. It's just a complete set. It just all comes together. It's like a fine piece of china, pieces of china or silverware. It just all comes together. It is suited. Each thing has a purpose, the saucer, the bowl, the plate, right? The entree, the appetizers, so it's like the fork, the meal fork, the entree fork, the salad fork, the butter knife, the soup spoon, it's like, this is like what this energy is. It's like we know that we want the fine china, right? But it's like giving a surrender. It's like shutting off through surrendering our expectations in what our china set or our silverware. I'm talking about real silverware, the kind that you polish. Probably antique now. I don't think the world really sees too much of that. But the other folks that are in the higher brackets of monetary value might have that experience. However, we know that we're getting our silverware. We know we're getting our car collection, right? We know that we're going to be entrepreneurs in real estate, or we know we're going to be entrepreneurs in spiritual advisory. But it's like not setting the expectations or limiting what the divine has actually for us. I feel like this structuring time is really for us to really focus in and making sure, enforcing and fine tuning the plan of ourselves, the plan in how to integrate, harmonize, balance our black and our white to bring harmony. I really feel like that is an important part, especially with the opposite axis of Capricornus is Cancer, the mother, father, the nurturer, the authority, the career, the purpose, the home. And I really feel like the Cancer of the home is really within the foundations of our roots and what we stand for. And that is also the masculine energy and the feminine energy that sits us on the pole, the south, the heart, which is our soul, and the north, and what we're ascending to. So, which is the inner child. It's like the Holy Trinity, the feminine, the child, and the masculine, right? The Holy Trinity. This is also the mind, the body. Yeah, the mind, the body. I'm forgetting one, and the soul. The Holy Trinities. Um, I am a rambling fool, but I come with my faults, my flaws, my hiccups, and all my imperfections and my interruptions too. But it really seems like it's going to be an interesting ride for a lot of us. And the interesting ride is going to have the highs and the lows in it. They're just not avoidable. They're non-negotiable. Okay. It's just non-negotiable. especially if you're working towards this major timeline shift, and really coming out of the X paradigm and really coming into the newness and what's for you. Okay. I think I've collected, thank you, Source. Thank you for this message without the cards, because that was also a part of me in self-doubt and not thinking that I can just come forward with the collective and speak without, it's not, a good part of it has been hiding. Okay. I say at least 50% has been hiding behind the cards. That is a humble, hard truth. But the other 50% of that, it gives me ideas. It gives me, thoughts. Then that's when the channel, it starts to inspire and create, okay, and bring in more. So yeah, it's kind of like a little bit of a cheat sheet or a starter offer. I don't know, an appetizer. Anyways, that is what I have for now. I'm coming back, but I really just feel like I needed to share that and express that and release that weight, that anxiety that I was feeling here in my own heart, and just share with those that have a listening ear and that may also be experiencing, and also to give you an idea in the energy that we're going to be, well, we're already in it, honey. We're already in it. But it's going to persist for the next 2 months. It's going to persist. And the resistance, if you bring the resistance, that's not cool. You know why? Because it's going to put you right back at square one. That's how that square one comes in, bring you right back to square one. So some of you are coming back to the threshold as a repeat to certain keys or certain points that you might have missed. And then some of you, because you weren't doing the work, you were resisting to do the work, to bring awareness, maturity, elevation within your consciousness, then you're kind of going to be going back to the beginning. So this beginning feels more like a beginning into certain hardships, possible hardships. How my mama used to do, she used to take, why you do that? Oh, anyways, yeah, challenging hardships, to assist within the reprogramming or the recalibrating of your thoughts and decisions and choices. And hopefully this next go round, for those that have to, that will be experiencing, they said don't sugarcoat, that will be experiencing this, pay attention this time. And for those of you that are back at the beginning because you missed some pieces, still pay attention. Make sure that you are the witness, and make sure that you are observing that you are the witness. Okay. And accept all parts of your emotions. I mean, accept all. Your girlfriend, your buddy, your homie, whatever, calls you, your lady, your man, whatever, and you're feeling down in the fucking dumps, don't deny that. That's because that's an opportunity for you to be truthful, so that you can release whatever burden, whatever it is that you may be feeling or processing inside of your soul, inside of your mind, inside of your heart, that you're not completely sure in what's going on. And that can be that peace, that simple key, and just being truthful. That's like with me and my sister. Like, look, like, yo, I'm feeling like I'm empty as hell. Like, I am in the low of the low, even though I'm a high vibrational being. I feel like I am at the bottom of the pit in my emotional vibrations through the weight in what I bear on my cross. Okay? My cross. Anywho, if you made it this far, thank you for coming to Moonlight Truths Tarot. I am Mama Soul Lily. And until next time, but we're going to go and break this down with some tarot cards. Okay? I do desire to see you there. Until then, ciao.